If you're anything like me and you have been coming back from an injury, or you've just started up running after a long period of time, and you're thinking, God, this is going to be a long road back, I'm going to tell you, yeah, it is. And this is what I'm doing. I'm making my comeback. I'm staking my claim, and I'm working my way back to being able to run. Right now, I'm coming through not a running injury, just an injury of getting older in my meniscus. I had a kind of strain along the joint line, and it's been very frustrating. And I've kind of gone down into a cave. And I'll tell you, sunshine is not always, life is not always sunshine and rainbows. It can be a mean, dark place sometimes when you allow your brain to kick in. And that's what's been going on with me. Life's dealt me some cards outside of running that I've had to kind of overcome, just personal matters that I'm just kind of going through. I'm getting better and I'm overcoming these. But sometimes I feel like I'm hiking in a forest and I'm all of a sudden sinking in quicksand. And the only way I can get out is if I find a vine and I can pull my way out. And along this road of life, I have found lots of vines over the years. And this past one has taken all my strength to hold on to both vines. I've kind of hidden away from achieving goals that I want to achieve. I've allowed life to play out its deck of cards on me, and I don't like it. And so I'm trying to adjust and pivot and figure out where I stand in terms of running, in terms of what I want to achieve. And this video is not scripted. It's going to be very lightly edited. I got wind that's coming in from different directions, so that can always play havoc with the audio. So I'm going to do my best. And I got guys doing construction. I don't know, the noise is kind of coming over the tree line and whatever. But anyways. So last week, if you haven't seen the video, watch it right here. I got a plan on how I'm going to deal with coming back into running. And because I'm taking this walking approach, and then eventually I'll be running, using my heart rate and just kind of adjusting how I'm looking at my training with regards to even diet. That's also changed. I've come to a point where I have to just let the plan unfold. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to walk every day because after last week, I felt my knee. I felt it. It was not exactly a happy place. But over the week, it got better and better and better. And so I kind of went out again today and I pushed it. And I'm feeling a little bit better each and every day. And so if I don't know, I need to look at numbers. I need to see if my improvements are there. And that's kind of who I am. So I've been looking at my walk I did last week. I did 6K, and then I did 6K again today. This is what it is in miles. And this is what my pace looked like. And so I know that I am improving. I know I am because I see the numbers. Now, my knee feels really, really good after today's walk. So I'll see what next week kind of holds. I only got to the gym one day last week. I know I said it was going to be 2 days, but I just couldn't do it. I just wasn't in the right mindset. And then I was worried because my knee started to throb again. And that's just the reality of kind of working through injuries and looking at your life when you've gained, 40, 50 pounds and you're getting older. You're not the same person than you were before. And so if I allow all of these things to compound, it takes me to some places I just don't like. And that's not me, or it never has been me. And I don't want it to become my way of thinking. I'm a very positive individual, and I know what I'm capable of. And so I've been I've been battling the front on so many different fronts, right? The western front, the eastern front, the northern front, the southern front. But in terms of everything, I've been battling it. I've been battling it right here. It's been hard. It's been hard not to compare. It's been hard not to think that you'll never run again. It's hard to think. It's hard not to think all these bad things, and I hate it. It's one of the things I don't know why. It's just, I think everything's been kind of compounding, and it's kind of taken me to these weird places that I don't enjoy. And so, I say all this is because I'm a runner. I'm a runner. I'm a runner in heart, right? And I have two able legs to have an able body, but there are days where you wake up, or I wake up, my back hurts. I'm like, why does my back hurt today? But then you get out and you start to move and walk, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, I'm kind of getting limbered up. I'm not a spring chicken like I used to be. It's hard, man. It's I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's what's being new this week, is having this back being a little sore. So, the concept of this video is to be raw, be vulnerable, talk about the aspects of coming back, talk about achievements. So let's talk about an achievement I've had this week, right? My number one achievement was I was able to get out and go for a walk. And look, I'm not talking a stroll like I am right now. I'm just kind of just chilling. I'm filming this video. No, I was I was walking. I was power walking, and I was doing really well, and I was very happy with my performance and how I was doing. So I'm going to take that for a win, right? Even just getting out in the morning is a win. I enjoy my life so much. And when things are presented to me where I have to recalibrate, and it takes me to these places, it's a challenge. But I just look around me and beautiful, I don't know, this week was hard. And one of the reasons why it was hard, I'm a very empathetic person, because in Northern Ontario, there are communities of First Nations people who are being decimated right now, decimated with the forest fires that are happening in Northern Ontario. And I found it very hard for a while just to kind of think about my life compared to like what they're going through. There are some communities where they don't have a house to go back to. They don't have anything to kind of go back to. Everything that they've owned is gone. Land is scorched earth. Their house is burnt to the ground. All of their belongings burnt to the ground. Their community displaced all over the place. So my heart goes out to everybody that's been going through this. And I say this only because I cannot not say it. I'm so frustrated with what's going on in the world and all the hate and the division. I'm really having a hard time with it. I'm so fed up. Absolutely so fed up. So I just, these are things that kind of weigh on my mind, right? So I'm always trying to, help other people and reach out and, do you need a hand? Are you doing okay? I'm just trying to do that for other people, because I know in my time of need, people come to me, and they ask me, hey, Dave, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm good. Or in some cases, no, I'm not doing well. I got stuff going on and I don't know how to overcome it and, stuff like that, right? So, yeah. So my issues when it comes to running, it's very small. It's a small thing. It's a very selfish thing. But it's my thing, right? Just like it is for you. right? You've got your thing going on that you need to work on, right? Everybody has something that they need to work on to become better, not to like rip people apart and be so negative and so combative and so destructive and so, I don't know, man. Can't we just all get along? I don't know. I didn't know I was going to go down that road on this video, but here I am. Can't solve all the world's problems on a run or a walk, but what you can do is you can maybe just get a little bit better each and every day. And if running is your thing that takes you to that better place, then so be it. I wish everybody could be a runner. I wish everybody could be kind and nice. I wish everybody loved being able to hike and not worry about getting ticks, because that's another thing that's been going on right now. So many people are getting sick with getting bitten by a tick. That's something else I'm kind of freaking out because I really want to get back to the trails, but all the issues with ticks lately, man, I don't know if I want to get back out into the woods and be all dressed up all the time just to go for a trail run. Too many things to think about things to think about in my little brain. But anyways, this is, I don't know, day 2. It's not really day 2, but it's, I don't know, a lot of days have happened since my last video. So it is my recovery. It is my plan. I am marching forward. So if you're here for it, and if you like my videos and you like being part of this community and you want to follow along on my journey to, getting back into running and hopefully running a marathon, that'd be nice. Maybe think about liking, subscribing, commenting, and doing all the fun stuff that you do, because I do appreciate it. I think this video on the screen, I think you're gonna like. Like I always say, get out and run and be kind to other people.